What's up, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America, planet Earth? We are back with another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. I'm your host, James Porco. With me, as always, the one and only, the man who needs no introduction, but we give it anyways, Mr. Goff, Aaron Romeo. What's up?
What's up, everyone?
You excited today? Are you excited, buddy?
Yes, I am.
We got a we got an interesting show. We got a few people missing. Raiden, our producer, couldn't make it tonight, so I am sitting here, behind the helm. I'm here running the ship, as you will. Wendy couldn't make it. Wendy is stuck at her daytime job, so she'll be here next time. Dale is sick. Don't know what's going on with Dale. I mean, he's pooping up a storm, so, get well soon. And then we got, obviously, like I said, we got Aaron here. Steelman could not make it tonight. That's fine. He did send up some footage, but we don't have enough time to put it on here. We got a special guest. Got two special guests tonight. We're very excited. Let's go ahead and open our cameras up and welcome the one and only. Where is it at? I can't even find it. See, this is why we're missing Raiden. He needs to be here. But the ones, the twos and only, Medicated Pete and OJ from the Howard Stern Show. What's going on, guys? Pete literally just got here. Very excited. He's wearing the Fonzie jacket. I love it. Didn't even bother to shave. He's like, I'm not shaving.
The jacket's awesome.
What's up, buddy? You enjoying the weather we got here?
Yeah, a little cold, but that's all right.
We love bringing
time of
it.
year.
I like how it was like 90 degrees last week. And
Yeah, it's crazy.
it's ridiculous. It's snowing
Snow.
right now.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
but we're happy to have you here. We're glad that you made it. You had a good trip. I know Aaron's got a lot of stuff to talk to you about because he knows. Aaron is trying to be this big superstar. He's been doing it for how many years? I don't know, 40 years now.
Not that. Not that.
But he's got some questions he wants to ask you. We got some stuff we want to talk about. But recently, you had an appearance on the Howard Stern Show, so we're excited about that. We'll talk about that. Before we get into that, I do want to switch, over to Aaron. Aaron does our weekly news. What's going on in the news and everything, sports and all that stuff. So let's switch over to Steelers. I guess they pulled off a win, but
Yes, they did.
let's switch over to the one and only Aaron Goffhop Romeo. What's up, dude?
What's going on, everybody? We're live at Scarpaci. So, like this week, the Steelers finally pulled off a win. It was 20-10 against the Saints. They're up against the Bengals this coming week. And we'll see what they do. They have the second half of the season yet to go. There's 8 games to go. And, also a Packers fan, but they also won. They beat the Cowboys 31-28.
Dude, I gotta jump in here. You always have the best shirts. I don't know. Billy Botta, who couldn't make it. Billy's got something going on with his kid. I think he's auditioning for a play or something. He usually comes with some good shirts. What's that? Just Hollywood? You're just representing Hollywood?
Yeah. I actually got this in California when I was
California,
in
PA?
California.
Was it California, PA? Or was it La La Land?
La La Land,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Because I was going to ask, is it California or Florida?
And I have a blue one too,
Yeah.
California itself.
All right.
That's a whole other story.
That is a whole other story. Thank you. All right. So our special guests here. I love how OJ you're drinking Icy Light. That's your product placement. Fabulous. We love it. But so Pete, you just got in. I'm excited. You're here for the week, right? You're gonna stop down to Smile and Moose.
I'm out here.
You guys going to Smile and Moose and everything after that?
Oh, yeah.
I should have tagged them on this. I should have put them on the description.
Yeah.
See Pete at the Smile and Moose. And everything.
Yeah.
But,
Mike Scarfo at Smiling Moose.
oh yeah. What? So you got an exciting week. Tell us about what happened this week.
Yeah, I did. Well, I was on the Howard Stern Show last week.
Oh yeah. Tell us a little bit about your appearance.
Well, it was called Cocktober.
I saw the picture that you posted on Facebook, and I was like, I can't. I mean, like it was blurred out, so it was tasteful.
Yeah, it was.
But I was like, I don't want to put it on there. So, but I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be a great segment.
Ass or tits.
And they also call it decathlon. So,
A decathlon?
decathlon. So yeah, I was a part of that. So.
Very nice. I heard a lot of people talking about it. They were talking all over Facebook about it.
Got good responses, so it was a good show.
What else you got going on? Anything else? Anything happening? How's your mom doing?
Mom's good. Thanks for asking.
I love your mom. Your mom was great.
Yeah, your mom's good. Thanks for.
The one time that she was in town, I was driving around taking her to places.
Yeah.
And he's talking to his mom on the phone, and she's like, "Can I speak to him, please?" She had no idea who I was. She's like, "Please take care of him." She's like, "I don't know you," but she was the sweetest lady in the world.
She's a sweetheart.
But we love her. We'll bring her in next time.
She's really cool. She actually made an appearance on the Stern Show.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, she
Awesome.
did a game.
Very nice.
It was like a game show they did with Pete's mom. It was pretty cool.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, she was apparently a Howard Stern show before Pete was even introduced to Howard. So she was pretty excited.
Aaron
What was that segment
Aaron's
about?
chomping at the bit. I'm gonna let you go. He was so excited.
Stern? How is it? He seems like a cool.
It's actually really cool, really down to
laid
earth.
back. Yeah.
Very, very down to earth guy.
Yeah.
I never got a chance to meet him.
Real laid back.
I think we talked about this. Go ahead. What were you saying? I'm sorry. I told Aaron today I wasn't gonna cut him off because he's like, I really want to interview Pete, so I'm gonna let you do your thing. Go ahead.
But like getting to this peak, like what made you like want to pursue this, and like for someone like me aspiring to like get to a certain level and everything, and, like what would be your words of advice for somebody?
Just perseverance, Right place at the right time.
I like that.
That's the answer. I was just interning, like doing taping, like video taping. And he just walked along the hallway and saw me, pulled me on the air, and next thing you know, I'm talking about my junk. So
Talking about your junk. While we're on the subject of your junk, tell us a little bit about it. What a great segue into it. I love it. Tell us about. Let's talk measurements, Peter.
Yeah, I think they said like 7 or 8 inches. I think.
7 or 8 inches.
We're talking like flaccid. We're talking flaccid. I've actually seen Pete at attention, let's say.
This thing is pretty nice.
And,
I'm putting it out there right now.
we're talking about 9. I think a good 9. We're,
Nice.
flagpole type situation.
Awesome.
I'm gonna swap it here. I want to swap.
There's no shame in his game.
No shame here.
So, if you had to compare to yours, Aaron, what would you put it up against it? What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like girthy, like I get 3 inches thick.
Mine has
Long,
mine actually has a lot of curve too.
yeah, probably a little.
A 3-inch girth? Dude, that is pretty thick.
Good for a little stuff.
Wow, 3
And
inches.
it's not as tall as your, like, I can be honest about this.
I don't know what has happened to this show. We have gone downhill so much. We go from talking about like weeks ago, we talk about sports, we talk about current events and stuff like that. The past 2 weeks has been nothing but penis talk. And I don't know if it's now because we're on TV and Roku and Fire and Apple TV and all that stuff, but we tend to be talking about penis way too much. And I have to apologize to my mother. Sorry, Mom. But
Whatever happens.
what about so?
I don't mind it. I'm around a bunch of guys all the time. I just, you see him once, you see him all.
Goes in one ear and not the other.
Yeah,
Oh, my
exactly.
goodness.
It's just like,
So, all right. I'm trying to get off that subject. So, Pete. I can't. My head can't think of it. It's hard. Hard to get off the subject. I know we touched on this before. You've had quite the life. You've had some experiences with some adult film stars. How big is that list?
Actually, I was on stage here in Pittsburgh with the one girl, Kendra Sunderland.
Kendra Sunderland. She is by far my favorite. She posed with it and everything. Oh, we got some viewers coming in to meet. Did you come in to meet Pete?
Yeah.
So what's your name?
Scott.
Here, hold on. We got Scott here. Let's switch her over. Aaron, do me a favor. Step out of the way.
Scott.
We got Scott on camera. You want to be on camera?
It doesn't matter.
Pat, you can have a seat. Scott is here. He came to meet Pete.
Of course.
And this is great. I love it.
How's it going?
How you doing, Scott? How are you?
Oh, good, man. My buddy told me you were here. I didn't know. That's awesome.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Oh, heck yeah, man.
You got any questions for Pete?
How have you been the last couple of years? I haven't actually been with Howard as much listening, you know.
Been all right, yeah. It's been good. You know, COVID sucked.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, it was can't lie there. You know, just
Scott, where are you from?
But it was
Actually, I'm originally from Johnstown, but I paint here in Pittsburgh.
You paint in the Pittsburgh area?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
But so did you come by yourself to meet Pete?
Oh yeah, my buddy told me you actually works down Shop and Save, and you know Pete, obviously.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I'm glad you're doing it here in Pittsburgh. That's awesome.
He'll be actually coming here once a month. We're gonna be bringing.
Oh, excellent.
Actually, what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring in Pete. We're gonna bring in Fred.
Yep.
Elephant
I
Boy.
did.
That's awesome.
I know speech impediment man. He just hit me up. He's going to be coming in. But like we said last time, the only one we're not bringing in is that fat bastard Eric.
Yeah.
Well, of course, you know.
I can't fucking
Yeah, we had a whole
stand him.
discussion on this.
We
You don't
did.
like that then,
I
okay.
can't stand him. I can't stand him. Well, hey, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Make sure you stick around after the show. You can meet Pete, take some pictures with him.
You know, hey man, it's just awesome to meet you, man.
appreciate it. Thanks.
Definitely.
We'll be hanging
That's
out.
just the best.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man.
You guys.
We had a lot of feedback whenever we posted that you were coming in. I was pretty excited about it. I know obviously there's a live crowd out there right now. What we were planning on doing was we were going to have the show up front.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
it was going to be up front there. I didn't have enough time though to set up all the stuff and everything.
Gotcha.
I gotta get longer line for the internet and stuff because we do go live.
Yeah.
But I'm still stealing Aaron's spotlight because Aaron he's so excited. All right, let me switch back to you. You got all right, go ahead.
I have a lot of
Continue.
questions.
Whatever questions you had, go ahead.
Ass or tits? Are you an ass man or?
I'm definitely a blue man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm more of an ass.
What's that?
More of an ass.
Depending,
Yeah.
ass
But,
too,
I
definitely.
mean,
But I mean,
kind of a toss-up.
I'm more of a blue guy. I like blue. You know?
Like pillows
Like,
sometimes.
Like pillows?
Tether balls.
I like feeling them and touching them. You know?
I hear that. Well, you know what I got to do for the weeks that you're not here? I have to set up a Zoom call with just the two of you, where I'm not on it, and you guys just talk. Wait, go ahead.
Are you a sports guy? Are you like?
I'm a sports guy, definitely. Yeah.
Oh, he's
What's your team?
I'm into sports.
What's
Well,
your
being from
team?
New York and New Jersey, I'm a Giants fan. You know,
Oh,
I'm
cool.
a Giants fan.
Awesome.
But
Yeah,
since coming out here to Pittsburgh, I've been like a adopted Steelers fan.
Oh yeah. Exactly. I've taken them to all the different games,
Kind of like the
sporting
whole
events
thing.
around here. Oh yeah.
I'm
So.
coming out here for like 7, 8 years now. So
Oh, yeah.
It was. I'll tell you what. It was fun. The one time you guys took me to the basketball game, and I don't watch basketball. Man, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was
It's a
exciting.
good time.
So we're gonna have to do that again. Every time you come in, I'll make sure that there's an event going on.
Yeah,
So that's what we could do. We could probably book it on a week where there's an event so that he's staying.
Oh, yeah.
And then we'll get him some tickets and everything.
That'd be cool.
Yeah,
That'd be
yeah,
awesome.
you know,
Yeah.
college basketball games or something like that. going on.
This is actually the perfect season because I'd rather take him to a Penguins game than take him anywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take
We're
you
in
to,
town, man.
and I'm not gonna take you to a Steelers game because they suck this year.
Hey, they won the last game, so
One of the special memories.
we're not the last one on the list, right?
Kenny Pickett, I guess we'll see.
Hey, Kenneth Pickett sucks. I'm bitter about it. All right, Aaron, go ahead.
Watt was pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Watt
yeah.
was pretty good, and who are the other two guys that were double teamed? Was it Warren? Warren, and who was the other guy that they were running those balls?
Speaking of sports, didn't they trade Chase Claypool?
Yeah,
Bears,
'cause he
traded
stumped.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
second
He
round.
couldn't even catch a cold.
That
He was
was
terrible.
mixed feelings about that.
No, he was
on the
garbage.
fence.
He was garbage. He was overrated, and he was
Wasn't he a good
shit.
player?
No, he was terrible.
And they just traded him away.
They just traded him out. So screw him. But we got a good pick for it, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Super Bowl 42, when they just ruined the Patriots' perfect season. That was Giants ruining the Patriots' perfect.
Yeah.
That was an awesome memory. That's like a special moment for Giants fans.
Yeah.
Where were you?
I don't
when
mean.
that
Oh,
happened?
okay. There goes the question. I was gonna.
When was that?
Because that was like a huge.
I was gonna say that was kind of out of nowhere, but you did go somewhere with that.
I was in the Boston line while watching. Yeah, that's what that was. And that was an amazing cut.
See,
That was crazy.
I can't do that. I don't know how you guys do that. I guess just because I'm not that into sports. Like, people will remember specific plays in games that were like, big turning points and shit and everything. I don't remember that shit. I couldn't tell you the name.
Something significant like that.
Oh, it's the upper echelon.
I guess. I don't know. But, one thing I wanted to ask, so what's going on? So I think we talked about it last time. Are you guys moving forward with the What's Your Interest, the podcast, the Big Dick Energy podcast? What's going on with that?
Well, I mean, we're just not doing anything right now.
That's fine.
Things are.
Well, feel free every time you come here.
I'm pushing stuff all the time.
Yep. Every time we bring you here, this is your platform.
Yeah.
We're in charge. We'll change it to Bar-jutsu Live, the Medicated Pete edition.
Yeah.
We'll put that on the screen and everything. So, but you got no projects coming up? No movies?
You can catch me. You can catch me on a nude beach near you.
Oh, we love it.
Did you hear that? He went to the nude beach after he did the.
I went back. I went back.
After the guys went and did the show on the beach.
Oh my
It's like
goodness.
he went back on his own.
Well, where's this beach at?
It's in New Jersey.
Pretty close to where he
In
lives.
Jersey?
Yeah.
15 minutes from my house.
Yeah. So how cool is that?
And it's just like, it's just crazy.
So when you're not
Get to the
making
beach. What?
when you're not making appearances, when you are you're just home chilling, watching sports. What else are you doing? You got anything else? Like, are you doing anything else, or are you basically just doing these appearances wherever you go to places?
Just doing appearances and trying to make as much appearances as possible.
Right. So what we'll do is we'll just try to line stuff up for every time that you're here. Obviously, you'll be down at the Smiling Moose this week with their soup. What is it? Potato soup, or what kind of soup is it?
The broccoli.
Broccoli cheddar soup.
That's it. The broccoli cheddar. So when I was taking him around, he had to have this soup.
Oh, yeah.
We must have drove to 5 different locations, and he's like, "I need this soup."
And there's another soup that I get in town too, but
You going down to Rick's Cabaret?
We'll make it an appearance. Yeah.
that could be in the
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah, exactly. In the guard. He's always in the guard.
I'm excited for that because we are currently hopefully going to start working with them, bringing like one girl in every Tuesday night and everything while we're doing it here. Plus, we're going to be doing the trivia here. We're going to bring the beer pong back and everything. So we'll bring you back for special edition. Maybe do a game show edition where we set it up. We got the podiums and stuff and everything. Play against Pete. Pete trivia, some sort of trivia like that. Only stuff that you would know. That we'll make the questions.
Yeah,
And then
well,
people have to.
they call me an idiot savant.
Idiot savant? Like,
Yeah.
as in like, what like categories? What are you good on?
Well, I'm into a lot of things, so I just pull shit out of the thin air.
Yeah.
So,
He's into music.
it's pretty
He
weird.
knows a lot of music.
Oh, you know, it was like when Hank did the trivia with Bubba Booey.
Yeah.
Are you that good? Do you know a lot of stuff like that?
I can pull stuff out of the midair. It's crazy. I mean, I can just come up with something like in like 5 seconds.
Very nice. Aaron, what do you got for me? Keep going. Keep it rolling.
Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a family, so you know, I have a couple sisters and all that stuff. So.
Sorry, I'm looking for the restroom.
You looking for the restroom?
Right back
You-
there.
It's behind you. Oh, wait, am I on your...
You are live right now.
Live TV.
I like the jersey.
Oh, you're all live. You're on Roku right now. Leave it over there. You can give, if you want, you can give Pete from the Howard Stern show a hug. Give him a big hug. No, come on in. You're in now. Everybody's watching.
Good pens!
Go Pens!
Dramatic third.
Ah, there you go. What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle.
I
Where
live
are
on
you
the
from?
street.
Obviously, you're from Pittsburgh. What part of Pittsburgh?
So,
South
I grew up all over Pennsylvania. I was in New Orleans for 18 years. I just moved back.
Oh, what part of New Orleans? I lived in Metairie.
Oh, okay. That's not New Orleans.
Isn't it?
No.
It's just outside of New Orleans,
I lived
isn't
by
it?
Jazz Fest. I lived by St. John. Like,
Nice.
by City Park.
Well, wait, what is Metairie then? What was it? I lived
Jefferson
there.
Parish.
That's it, Jefferson Parish. I lived there for a year back in 1999 and
You're safe
2000.
there, yeah.
But I love it. It's amazing. Well, thank you so much. We're keeping you from peeing.
Michelle.
Michelle. Michelle, you were great. Thank you so much. Don't be sorry. That's what the show's for. We're at a bar. It's a live show. It's great. But if you have to pee, it's right behind you.
I'm gonna go with this.
There you go. Thank you, Michelle. Fantastic. See, anything happens. That's why we're live, folks. All right, let's jump back to Aaron Romeo. Aaron, toss it at him. Let's go. This is a bad interview. Let's go.
Which your favorite states? Like, how many states have you seen?
What are your? Oh, okay.
How many places have you visited? Like, what?
I've been to LA, San Francisco, Phoenix, Vegas.
Nice.
It's actually pretty cool out west. The weather's nice. So.
Phoenix.
Yeah, always.
Yeah.
Like, Phoenix is, it's like, it's true. Phoenix is very warm, very hot.
Hot.
During the sun, 110.
I remember I was there in June. It was like 115 degrees.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's like a dry heat, right?
It's I
It's
love
not
that
humid,
dry
though.
heat. It's not humid at all.
So that's one
Yeah.
place I always wanted to go. I just wanted to go to Phoenix.
I was actually born in Phoenix.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have and I have no knowledge of it. I haven't looked it up. It's like Phoenix, Arizona. I always wanted to go there. Just never have. The
Yeah.
furthest I've
Put it on
gone
the bucket
is
list.
like the furthest I've gone is Oklahoma, and I was like 6 years old.
All right, guys. Nice to meet
Hey.
you again, though. Definitely.
Anytime, buddy. You go ahead and shake your shake.
Got a paint.
Fantastic.
Again, always.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing, man. It's just the best. You
Hey,
know what I
thanks.
mean?
Thanks for trying, you know.
Hey, that's what we all do, man. Believe me.
Fantastic, Scott.
It's keep stopping in Pittsburgh. See one of my murals sometime.
I'm out here a lot, so.
I
you
know
might
what
see
you
me
mean,
somewhere.
but hey, sometime.
Well, you'll see, because he'll be here monthly. So.
Excellent.
All right,
All right,
awesome.
guys.
All right, take care.
And nice to see you all. Cheers,
I
man.
like
You know what I mean? That's just awesome that you're here.
I appreciate
my town now. That's just the best.
Thanks for stopping in, buddy. We appreciate it.
Totally.
Thank you.
Yeah, every month then I'll be up, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
be
start
around.
the painter, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
Awesome. You guys have a great one.
I'll be around.
Yeah, you too.
All right, Aaron, you're up. Go
I'll
ahead.
be around.
Keep it
So-
rolling, buddy,
so
because this is your
art-
job.
So the art aspect, what kind of music are you
I'm
into?
into every country music except for country. I don't like country music.
That's
Country sucks.
But,
What?
Country's terrible.
I like what?
And country's not even country anymore. What, you like country?
I'm gonna
Some
play
of it.
country in the
No,
car.
no, you're not. Country is shit. Country is fucking garbage. I couldn't agree with Pete
I
more.
love country.
No, country is not country anymore.
I will.
Well, yeah, true.
Country was country when it was Garth Brooks and Kenny Rogers.
I get it. You
And-
got old school.
It's I don't know
old school
what.
I will make an exception.
What? What's the exception?
The exception that
Is that she gets to listen to it? Fuck OJ. OJ doesn't get to listen to shit. Just because it's her Jeep. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to say that.
So like, I put up with it. I'm hanging out with her.
Nah, she's the best. We love her.
When we're riding around, we listen to 80s.
That's all I listen to.
Yeah, we
I love
listen to
80s,
Hey, well,
90s.
listen, the thing about country music is that you know, the girls are pretty hot. The
Oh,
girls are
yeah.
pretty-
That's all it is, though.
With the shorts that are cut up.
Oh, yeah. Cowgirls.
With the cut up shorts.
Yeah,
Girls that listen to country music are actually pretty good looking. Pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to go to a concert.
Oh, you know.
In the summer.
What?
In the summertime.
The Kenny Chesney,
Yeah,
Pittsburgh
that's
thing.
right.
Tim McGraw.
That's the only reason people like country music,
Oh, wow.
is because women do that.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
it's just,
I'm
it's
game.
shit.
I'm always game.
No, I'm not into it. I've never liked country music, and I'm not a big fan. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably. I'm not gonna run out of anything, but you know, it's
Well, we're disappointed that you that you like some country music, so we're not gonna have you back anymore, Pete. So
Well, you know, so getting back to the 80s, I listen to a lot of 80s music.
I love the
It's
80s.
like,
I'm huge 80s fan.
you know,
Huge 80s fan.
being,
Have you ever heard of what is it? Goth Hop Aaron Romeo. Have you ever heard of that?
no.
What- Aaron, what would you call your style of music?
It's industrial and hip hop put together. Like
Okay.
industrial, new
Industrial.
wave,
Yeah.
a little bit of
Yeah,
new wave.
I mean,
and
It's like
hip-hop.
I
I
don't.
know that I've heard it together. Like,
Yeah.
House, like,
Yeah,
like
a little bit
techno,
of that too. Yeah.
It's
that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
It's like if I had to describe it to somebody that's never listened to it, it's as if
It's like
you
using
no
paper towels for toilet paper.
no, it's not. I would say picture that you're a serial killer. And you, I'm going somewhere.
All right, now I'm
and,
going
and
to
you,
Halloween. I'm
and
going to-
before you
I'm
kill your
thinking Halloween,
victims,
yeah.
you lock them up in a basement and chain them up, and you don't feed them
Okay.
for a few days, and then you
Yeah.
play music. That's the type of music that Aaron Romeo.
It's all in my head. I have a visual.
different type.
It puts the
Okay.
lotion on its skin, or else it gets Aaron's
Yeah.
music again.
We were playing in the background.
Oh man, but Pete,
You should play some of that on your Facebook while you're driving. Yeah.
so
Because I watch them.
Reels.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're-
yeah,
yeah, you watch
yeah. And
them.
I do that with IG sometimes. I
Yeah,
play
okay.
that.
Okay. All right.
are you too cool to say Instagram? Because I don't call it
I'm using the
IG.
acronyms, like all the, the popular thing now, like all the. I was like, what is SO the other day? Not to get off the subject, and I
Yeah.
looked at. I had to like actually research it because some of
What's
the
SO?
acronyms.
Yeah. What is,
Significant other. I'm like, what the.
oh, okay.
I
I'd have
didn't
never
even
caught
know
that.
Like, I thought it meant shout out.
Oh, I would have thought shout out. All right,
I thought it was another platform.
getting back to Pete.
That's
Yeah,
like,
IG.
that's
We're talking about
another
IG.
app or something, maybe.
Yeah.
So Pete, we want to start bringing you in, and we want to start doing segments with you.
Yeah.
What kind of segments do you want to do?
Whatever you come up with.
I have a suggestion.
All right, let's listen to it.
Date with Pete.
So it's funny that you said it because we were just going to talk about it.
I like
Yeah,
that.
We can do
I like
date
the
with
date
Pete.
with Romeo.
Yeah, so we're
That
gonna
would
do
be
one
cool.
with Aaron Romeo.
Yes.
But
Good idea.
so we could do date with Pete. What we could do is we could do two different versions. All right, we're gonna do the dating game with him, where we're gonna put a wall up, partition
yeah,
up.
like the old dating games. like
Right.
saying- yeah,
So we're gonna
yeah.
do that, and we're gonna have like we're gonna have like a midget, or I'm sorry, a little person. Someone else, like a transgender person. We're gonna have like three
Okay,
people, and he's gonna have no knowledge of them,
Oh, wow.
and then he's gonna have to, they're gonna have to go a date
Oh,
on.
that's gonna be cool.
But with Pete, what we could do is we could bring in ladies and have them interview them, like face-to-face interviews. Like speed date with Pete. You know what I
That
mean?
was
So we have
cool.
ladies come up and we
Right.
do like the speed date thing where they get like 15 seconds to woo him over, and then he gets to decide who he's gonna go out with.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Sound
That's a
good?
cool idea.
So we could definitely set that up. I think that'd be fun. You know, speed date with Pete.
That's a cool idea.
So let's do that. We'll set it up like this.
And then Howard actually set up with Kendra. They actually went out on a lunch date.
I
They
know.
went on a lunch
Well,
date.
that was quite a few years
It
ago.
went on
And-
lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got lucky, didn't you?
I didn't.
You didn't.
No, I didn't.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
but he
We
got to
didn't
show
go that far,
her.
though.
But he got to show her his junk.
his hammer.
We
Oh,
were
yeah.
here,
Oh, yeah.
here in Pittsburgh at the club. And,
It was Blush whenever she was
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
When you did that.
And I whipped you out on stage. She saw it on stage. And yeah.
I think they had to measure it. Didn't they have to measure it? I
She
think that's
measured
what
it.
She measured it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's unreal. Like I said, and I've said it before on the show, I've always loved Kendra. She came up. She was so cool when we were doing the beer pong. We were doing beer pong at Blush, and she came upstairs. I was not expecting. She was the headliner, and she came upstairs just to like talk to me and see what was going on.
Yeah.
And I thought she like needed something, and she was like, "Oh, just come up." I was like, "Would you pose with the Bar-jutsu belt?" And she posed with it and everything.
Nice.
And
She's a sweetheart.
and she was like, "Hey, I'll play beer pong if you guys want." And I was like, "Well, they get you headline and stuff. I don't want to pull you away from it." I was like, "But man, she was just the coolest $1 person." And then at the time, she was with, I guess she was with some guy that was like her manager, but they were dating.
Yeah.
And
I
like,
remember the guy.
she started saying to me, she was like, yeah, he's like, won't leave me alone. And I'm like, wasn't your like manager? She's like, well, I'm kind of like dating him, but he's like,
sort of seeing each other.
but yeah. And she was like, it was funny. She was like trying to tell me, I'm trying to get rid of this dude.
Well,
Now
she
I guess
eventually
she
did.
Yeah, she eventually did. So,
Yeah.
but she was totally awesome. Another one that I want to get on here, and I hit her up on Instagram. I'm sorry, IG. Fuck you, Aaron. Maddie O'Reilly. I'm a big fan of Maddie. She just recently went through this big transformation. I guess she started dating a dude, and he's like a big bodybuilder. So she was like, I'm gonna do squats real heavy, and she does them all the time, and she poses like has her ass. She's phenomenal now. She put on such a great ass. It's
Wow.
so if I can hit her up, I'm like, Maddie, what's up? Come do the show. You know, she's hard to get to. She was gonna come in and do beer pong a couple times, and then she bailed. And I was like, you know, all right. But she is nice. She's pretty cool to talk to.
Okay, well,
So we'll hit
that'd be
her
cool
up.
if you can-
But hopefully, like I said, if Matt not at Rick's Cabaret can, you know, get it going, we'll be having the headliners come in every week from Rick's Cabaret. So that'll be nice. Aaron, go ahead with your next question.
Yeah.
So what's your next journey? What's your next adventure?
Just keeping
Is
up.
something-
Keeping up what I'm doing right now.
You're doing great, Aaron. I just want you to know that.
Keeping up what I'm doing right now.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yep.
Goes back to perseverance and
Yeah, and so it is.
being determined
Yeah.
and just keep.
Yeah.
You are such a kiss ass.
Trying to do some singing too.
There you go. There you go.
What kind of singing?
What kind of-
Just any type of singing that I can.
Like rap?
What's that?
No rap, right?
No, just like I've been doing like power ballads and stuff. You know, like just sort of like
Power ballads?
Yeah.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You gotta send me links for that. Like even OJ's like,
You know, like,
what?
this is new to me.
I love it.
Where are you singing that I'm not seeing this?
well, that Purple Rain is kind of a power ballad.
Well, that's
It's kinda
true.
like a-
That's his signature song.
Purple Rain?
That is
Oh
his-
man, I am a huge
That was-
Prince fan.
Well, that was the show that he did. Was
Yeah.
he was singing into his
Singing on my penis.
yeah, he was singing into his junk.
That my
That
penis and yeah.
Oh, that is fabulous.
yeah.
Yeah.
What other segments can we do? We're gonna do the speed date with Pete. We gotta have you do something else. We gotta have you phone in like once a week or something like that, or even do a Zoom thing. But we'll have you. I'll try to line up some guests to do interviews for you because I really liked what you were doing with
Yeah, we'll do that dating thing, too.
yeah, we'll definitely do that. But I really liked the direction you were taking with the like the big dick energy. where you were doing what's your interest. You were getting these people, and you're like just like, hey, tell me a little bit about it, because it was the first. It was Ice-T, right? It was
pretty cool.
and it was
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
and I was really excited about it. I was like, I'm happy for Pete. I want to see this go, and then I was waiting for the next one, and it just didn't happen. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing that I'm going to say this now. We're live, and I will never do this, but it's one of the funniest segments ever. When they had, I think Sal and Richard had him call himself. Did you know, or how did that go? You were talking. I'm not trying to laugh at you. I'm laughing with you. You had like a 20-minute conversation with yourself.
It was really funny.
It's one of the best things that has ever happened, man. But I promise I will never do so. That's their shtick, and they do that. I'm not. I said this from the beginning. We're not bringing you on here to poke fun at you or anything. We legitimately love having you on here. We think it's a blast. So, but another thing I definitely want to start doing when the summer starts coming around again, we'll start bringing in 2 at a time. You and Speech, you and Fred, whoever else we can get in to start playing the beer pong and dance with. So we'll do those episodes and everything. But
I definitely have to plan that out.
California. So.
Yeah, but he still wants to come in. He still hits me up on Facebook and he's like, I still want to come in. So we can figure something out. We can give in here. But I am getting away from what I said I was going to do. I told Aaron, I said, no matter how shitty the question is, I want him to interview. So take it away.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
No problem.
If you could date any celebrity, who would it be?
Rachel McAdams.
Oh.
She was here. She was here in Pittsburgh right before. I guess it was a few years ago when they did the movie Southpaw.
Yeah.
We had the Bar-jutsu Academy up in South Hills, and the directors or whoever does contacted us and said, hey, we're filming across the street from your academy. We'd like to rent your building out. So it became like the whole Nick's Judo Club or something like that. It was they put a sign up on the thing, so they changed the name of the academy, and they had it, and it was part of the movie and stuff. And she was there.
From my eyes, she's very.
Yeah, but I heard she's a bit of a twat.
I don't even know who this is.
I didn't hear that.
It's she's
I'd have to see.
She was in Mean Girls. I think she was in Mean Girls. She was in Wedding Crashers. She was the redheaded, not the redhead. I guess she was kind of redheaded.
She was the older sister.
Yeah, she was the one with Owen Wilson. Is it? Yeah, Owen Wilson. She's the one who hooks up with Owen Wilson in Wedding Crashers.
Has that something?
She's smoking hot.
Something about it, yeah.
You know what makes me smile though is that you answered that rather quickly. Aaron laid it out there. You laid that out there, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Rachel McAdams." So, but and I don't know what creeped me out more: the fact that he knew that right away, or the fact that whenever I switched over to you, you had the creepiest stare into the camera. You it was so fucking creepy, dude. What's wrong with you?
I don't know. A whole lot. That's a separate segment.
So let's do something. Let's switch it up a little bit because we're at 40 minutes right now. Pete, I want you to ask us questions. All right? I want you to interview us. We want to talk to you. We want you to know more about us. So go for it.
So how did you what made you start up a podcast?
Dude, what a great question. Awesome. See, that's why I like you, buddy. So we started this a few years ago, many years ago. What, 6 years ago or something like that? I had an idea. I was doing. What was it? It's got to be like 7.
Yeah.
We were doing like little clips online where it was like the Bar-jutsu technique of the week, where we would go to a bar and film like a little 3 to 5 minute segment where put you in a scenario, and I'll have to put clips on it here, links and everything. Put you in a scenario where you'd be in a bar, but you'd get into a fight. So then we would show a technique on how to get out of the situation.
Okay. I think
So
I saw those.
we did those for a little while, and then we started doing more shows. And I had the idea to reach out to Iron City Beer and say, hey, why don't we do a weekly segment where we talk about the specials that you're having, So it was like, we had Kristen. She was the Bar-jutsu girl. She would come on and she would say, this week there are specials, Iron City specials at this location and that location. We would flash on the screen. And it was like a 5-minute, maybe 10-minute show. Next thing you know, Iron City started asking us, can you go up to Latrobe and can you do the Steelers, what is it called, spring training and all that stuff. So we started doing that. And then next thing you know, we started doing bar shows. We started setting up like we're doing here, coming in, and then we started, getting Iron City, Meineke, Fista Productions and all that stuff and everything. So we started getting them on board, and now you have this new show. And it spun out real great, and it did take off, and we started getting like celebrity guests and fans of the show and everything. Sean Kanan he's now on the Cobra Kai series, but he was Bad Boy Mike Barnes from Karate Kid 3. He kind of got wind of it, and he's originally from the Pittsburgh area. He's from Newcastle.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
And me and him just started talking online, and we hit it off, and I met up with him in Pittsburgh and stuff, and I got a picture off the show and everything. But like I email him all the time just to bust his chops about stuff, and he's just a great dude. But that's the kind of things that we did. We just started meeting people like you and all that stuff, and just going strong. So it's been like 7 years now.
Yeah.
Good question. Great question, buddy. This is why we got you on the show. Because nobody ever interviews us. We love it. I loved it because the first time that you came in, you did you were like the Mama Whack Pack thing. You had to like investigate me and interview me and sit down with me. We were at TGI Fridays down by the arena. You're like, and it was all, I couldn't even get a smile out of your face. You were like, tell me about yourself. Tell me what you do. Tell me why we should be doing this. I was like, I don't know. But then,
I was kind of, I got to see. I gotta make sure my guys are okay.
And then Pete goes home, and me and you become more friends than me and him.
Well,
so
I
just gotta feel it out.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody wants to get to know Pete. Everybody wants to hang out with Pete. But we gotta be cautious. We gotta make sure that people are cool, they're legit.
At this point, I don't
There's a lot of creepy people out there.
I don't give a shit about hanging out with Pete. I want you to show up with your beer costumes again. Next thing I know, OJ starts showing up at all the beer fests and the zoo booths, and she's wearing her beer costume. I'm like, you're the best.
I'm telling you, I got my pretzel necklace. I got every Slim Jim. I got everything going on.
It is
exactly,
fabulous.
I know. That was fun.
All right, what do you got for Aaron? Go ahead and ask Aaron a question.
Yep.
Yeah, so you want to interview? Yeah. Do you, how long
Music.
What do you do for work right now?
I work for a mortgage company.
Okay.
Mortgage title company. Shout out to them, by the way.
Yeah.
My co-workers, but like my real goal is like I like to write, and I'm into acting as well.
Oh, I'm in acting too.
Music,
yeah.
So,
That's what I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
So you've done the acting, not to throw away from you. We're gonna go back to you, Aaron. But what have you acted in?
Oh, I did a couple of little short films for independent stuff like that.
Yep. And that's kind of like why I wanted Aaron to interview you, because that's the kind of stuff that he does.
Yeah.
He does a lot of independent films, shorts, things like that, and everything.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said it would be nice for you guys to kind of hit it off.
Well, I got one right now on YouTube. It's called the Remy Burby Mix-Up.
What is it called?
The Remy Burby Mix-Up.
Oh, we're gonna have to put the link on there.
And you gotta check it out. It's a short film. I play an inanimate object. So, for instance, I play like
You're an inanimate object?
Yeah.
What is it? What's the object?
Well, you gotta check it out for yourself. It's a mockumentary.
Oh man, I definitely gotta watch it. I'll be watching this tonight. Make sure that you text it to me, the exact link, so I can watch it.
It's a 10-minute short film.
Oh, it's gonna be 10 minutes, the greatest 10 minutes of my life.
He's pretty good. He's a pretty good actor.
And just like I said, I play with these inanimate objects. It's crazy.
That's pretty awesome. I
Is
love
that the
it.
one that you did with, that's not the one that you did with Sal?
No.
No, what was that one that you went to Vegas for?
The one I went to Vegas for was it's called Halloween night. That was I don't even know how you got it or where it is.
Was it a horror movie?
Halloween night, yeah.
Halloween?
Yeah.
Like with a D?
Weed.
Oh, okay.
W-E-D.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead and we'll check that one out. What else? What else you want to know about Aaron Romeo?
And how long have you been doing these interviews for?
For almost, like, I've known James for like 7-8 years now.
Has it been that long? I think it's been a long.
Since
It
the
feels like it was a
dojo.
little longer.
Yeah, 'cause that's
yeah.
when I started performing too, like around that time.
Well, it
like,
had to
right
be.
when-
I had the martial arts school in.
then that's when.
That was like 2012. So
Literally,
so it's like 10 years.
Yeah, just about.
I've known you for 10. All right, you're fucking. Then you're expired already. You've gone way past the limit that I allow people to hang out with me. But yeah, I guess he's known me for a while and he's been doing this shit. But he's always been doing performance artist or
You
whatever.
sing or what are you doing?
Rap,
What else do you do?
industrial. It's like.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's like the rock mixed with the hip hop kind of thing, but it's like the European type of rock style, like the new wave and the techno mix.
It's so.
You use it, you sing, this is what you
It's
sing?
so
Where do
weird.
Where can I hear your music?
On Spotify, I'm on
Okay,
iTunes,
all right,
Okay,
Spotify, yeah.
nice. Okay, I'll have to
It's
check it out.
it's
Pandora.
so weird.
It is
It's
weird.
Okay.
but it's like the weird kind where you're like, I have to listen to it to the end.
Okay.
He's got.
I'm into that.
There's 2 songs that he's got, and I tell him this all the
Cellar
time. You got
Dweller.
Cellar Dweller,
That's an
and you
older
have
one.
Dance.
SoundCloud Dance, Watch Me.
And it's
And
the
it's like a dance
but
song.
the
I
video,
should do
and I,
dance
and I shared the link.
challenge too.
It's just it's you just I have to send you the links, but it's just something
So
that
you're
you gotta
pretty
watch.
musical then. What do you have?
Yeah.
You just vocals or play instruments or what do you got?
I
You
have
sing?
a little bit of bass,
A little
yeah.
bit.
Do you sing?
I've attempted to sing.
I was gonna say, if you sit there and say yes, I sing, fuck you, Aaron, because I don't. It's not.
Like a deep, little. Like if I really worked on like my voice, I think I'd
Okay, it would be like high pitch. It would be like high pitch trying to do this deep bass.
It's so weird though. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like, and I know I gave the description about locking the person up and everything, but it's kind of like if you were in therapy with somebody. And they needed a background
Turned
noise.
off.
So what's the matter?
I'm just gonna give a shout
Is
out.
she giving a shout out? Who are you giving a shout out to?
Giving a shout out to Hollywood and Scarp.
Here, go ahead over on that side. You've been on the show before. You're going to introduce yourself. We're going to switch it over.
Yo,
Over here.
what's up? It's us again. Just want to give a shout out real quick to my mans over here, Hollywood's Scarpaci's, the Bar-jutsu, let's fucking go. We drinking this
I love it.
No. Tell everyone that's watching right now why you're famous. What you talked about last time
I'm
you were on
not
the show.
talking about
I'm going to talk about it because if you don't talk about it, I'm going to talk about it.
Guys, I'm very open to personal issues and human bodies. I took a poop here. And everyone's like freaking the fuck out about it.
Alright, so
No, you should have took a picture of it.
I should have took a
Just
picture
saying,
and
just
framed
saying.
it. My shit don't smell is all I gotta
It was,
say.
I gotta say, she came on, and I was setting up for an episode,
Yeah.
and she came in to poop in the bathroom.
Okay.
And she comes on and we're live and I'm doing the pregame thing and she just tells everyone, she's like, I like to poop in bathrooms.
Well, you gotta do
That
what you gotta
it was
do.
I'm the only honest person you'll
it
have
was
on
a
the podcast.
5-minute segment just to talk about what we were going to talk about that night. It got the most views out of everyone. We got so many messages. They were like, dude, the Phantom Pooper.
Poop in
That's
public
awesome.
bathroom.
Metamucil.
But But like I was like,
that's Howard's deal.
and I hit her up on Facebook, and I was like, I said it got like the most views ever, and she was gonna come
Was that
back.
not recording? I just got my best film
That was
on.
live. That was absolutely.
Oh,
Very cool. Hey.
What, are you going back over? You're live right now.
Kalia.
oh hell yeah, I'm alive. Aaron, Kalina, we might kiss after this. I don't know.
Just kiss.
Just kissing. This is in the Pornhub. It's a Bar-jutsu.
Not
My brother
affiliated.
has the Pornhub logo.
Not
Dark web shit. It's some dark web. I'm sure there's some porno somewhere on here.
I'm down for that.
Best cameo ever. You're awesome. Thank you for
Love
coming
you
back.
guys so hard.
Thank you for coming back to the show.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh, she was the best. That was hilarious.
That's pretty cool. And there she goes.
And there she goes.
And there she goes to the bathroom.
Hey, we're at the 52-minute mark, so that means we got to wrap up. But, dude, I loved having this. I cannot wait for Speed Date with Pete. It's going to be great. So let's set that up. We'll talk about it. We'll book it for December. We'll try to get you in here December. Mid-December. I don't want to bring you in during Christmas. But we're fabulous. Aaron, good job tonight, buddy. Very happy. Very happy with your job.
Nice, good question.
OJ, you're the absolute best. We love you. You're always welcome, even when he's not in town. You stop in. You're always gonna be welcome
Awesome.
here.
Thank you. I appreciate
Pete,
it. Love you guys.
you are family. We love you, buddy. You're the greatest. It was a great show. You did a great job interviewing Aaron. He's a piece of fucking shit, and everybody fucking knows it. But you fucking handled it well. Fuck you, Aaron Romeo. Fantastic. Well, I can't wait to have you back. It's going to be fabulous. But, hey, I want to thank everybody for watching. It was a great show. We're going to take off next week because it is Thanksgiving. So everybody, from all of us here at Bar-jutsu in Iron City, we please drink responsibly. Guys, we'll see you in 2 weeks.